All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Sunday team call. We're going to give it about a minute for you guys to make sure that you can have everyone from your teams on. We're doing a live broadcast, so just make sure you do a shout out either on the Facebook group or you can do it, basically on the Facebook like page. So with that, guys, we're going to give it a few seconds. Got a few callers in today, all set up and ready to roll. We're going to get started in about 1 minute. We're going to get started. So today is Sunday, 13th of April. We do this every Sunday. It is a team call that we do, and it is designed so that you can basically plug in and be part of the community, part of the VI community so that we can help you succeed in your business. So, guys, if you're dialed in on the conference line, we've got you in on the conference line. You can say your name. Other than that, we are live on the video. Hopefully, on the YouTube, and we are also live through the conference line. So with that, guys, I'm going to give it a few minutes. We're going to get started. If you're on the video conference, you can give a shout out to everyone. They can see you. We're missing Gabby, but if you're on the video chat, you can say hello to everyone. Say hi.
Hi, RJ.
We have Wendy here dialing in. We've got Ali in London. We've got Gabby, who hasn't been able to speak yet, so hopefully she'll be able to speak soon. But yeah, guys, with that, we're going to get started in another 30 seconds or so. We're going to get started in another 30 seconds or so. Make sure that you've got the link out. Make sure you got the link out. Make sure everything is connected. Sam, could you just message people on the VI crew Facebook group, please? All right, gang. We're gonna get started. We're 30 seconds out. Just make sure your teams are on and connected. We're going to get started so that you can see what is going on. So with that, guys, welcome to tonight's team call. We have tonight, we're focusing on where are you now and where do you want to be? Where are you now and where do you want to be in your life? And, we start off every team call with a story. And the main story we're going to be focused on tonight is Wendy Grow. So as you guys can see, there's Wendy. She's driving in Alberta right now. It's important as we connect. I'm just having a few people saying that they are not connected. So I'm just checking to see.
Hey, yeah, I'm here. What's going on?
That people are connected. So let me just check this 1 second before we.
Into the regular line.
Technology makes life challenging. Okay, 1 sec, guys. Sorry for this hold up. Looks like we've got a few technical difficulties as we start to, drive this forward. Oh, I can see why. Hold on 1 sec, gang. Hold on 1 sec. All right. Okay. All right. That might be a reason why no one was on. All right, there we go. That'll probably be a little bit better now. As we move into technology, we have to be wary that we make sure things work. That would be helpful. But yeah, guys, as I was saying, we're going to get started. We've got people dialing in now. You should be live on the conference line. Looks like it is working. So we are ready to roll. So with that, guys, the first story tonight is Wendy Grow. She's out of Alberta. She is a 2-star ambassador, and she has an amazing story. What makes this work, gang, is the stories of other people. And she has an amazing story that you guys need to hear about. She's driving right now, so over to you, Wendy. Go ahead.
Thank you so much, RJ. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, can hear you great.
I actually pulled over on the side of the road because I didn't really care. BMWs go really fast, and they are a target for tickets. So when you're driving too fast, I figured it was safer for me to pull over to do this. But yes, I am from Alberta, Canada. I am a stay-at-home mom with 4 children. My children are currently 9, 7, 5, and 3. That before and after picture puts a smile on my face every single time because I promised myself nobody would ever see that before picture. I cried myself when I went to bed that night and I said, I can't believe that this is how I look. And that was 3 years ago. That was about 3 months after I had my 4th baby. And I was so thankful that Visalis found me. And that was my first 90-day challenge. It was about 100 days after I took that after picture because I was so busy with my business. And in total, I lost 27 pounds and 11.5 inches on that challenge by doing it 10 pounds at a time. And I am just thrilled that now I get to share that picture with other people, other moms, men, everybody, because basically all I did was use the kit. I wanted to get it for free right away, and I was on a core kit. Is one that I was using because I was supplementing my body after having 4 babies. I needed all the vitamins and minerals I needed in order to be strong and healthy and to do the things that I needed to do. So that was my before and after picture. And if somebody would have told me that picture was going to make me almost $1 million in 3 short years, I would have told them they were completely crazy. But what it did even better than that is it's helped me directly and indirectly help between 40 and 50 stay-at-home moms make between $40,000 and $100,000 in the past 3 years, part-time, very part-time, through Facebook and on the phone. And these are not just stay-at-home moms that are have one kid or something like that. These are moms that have been pregnant or breastfeeding that have 3 or more children that were able to make between $40,000 and $100,000. You know, women who made a decision to stay at home and raise their children, not because they have to. Well, some of them do, but there were single moms in there and working moms, and I'm telling you, it was just an amazing blessing to all of us. And it's my mission now to continue to share those stories and share my story with everyone that's willing to listen. Because if someone can show me another way a stay-at-home mom can make almost $100,000 or $40,000 even part-time by doing 4 or 5 super fun parties a month, and then and making an income like that through Facebook and over the phone, I'm willing to listen to any opportunity you have. And I've yet to find one yet that works like Visalis does and what the challenge is. And that was before Project 10, before everything we have now. So RJ, I'm just so excited and so honored that you wanted to share my story with all of your promoters and all of your customers and everybody that you have globally already.
Awesome job. Thanks, Wendy. You know, guys, there's a huge testament to someone who had an amazing story, focused on her challenge first. You know, we always start the call with a challenge story, but I thought today what would be great is if you guys saw what can happen if you focus on that challenge story and then take that story and then turn it into a business, because that is what you guys are doing on this line. You know, we have over 3 million reasons for people to start, 0 excuses. With the new Project 10 challenge, we're set for massive momentum. Now, if you're a new promoter on this Google Hangout, make sure you get your Getting Started training done, gst.vi.com. We want to make sure we get you off to a fast start. A little bit of recognition for this week. We have Christine, Martin Moore, Ben and Leanne Whitfield, Eileen and Ravi all went out and crushed their 3 for free this week. Guys, big shout out to you. We had actually someone in Austria last week go out and hit their BMW. So we're actually going to hear from our Austrian promoter out there in Austria. I'm going to hope that she's connected live. Gabby, are you there? Gabby, are you there? It was working earlier. She seems to have disappeared. That's okay, guys. If Gabby comes back a little later, we'll hear her story. But with that, guys, you know what we're going to focus on every week, as well as 3 for free recognition, Rising Star of the Week, BMWs, as make sure you hear great challenge stories. You know, you being fueled with stories is what drives this. we're also going to focus on Rockstar Challenger. You know, this is something that if you can go out and focus on an activity basis every single month, you can have a business that keeps driving. So we're going to be shooting over to a gentleman named Glenn. Glenn's out of Toronto, who also we have lost, funnily enough. But yeah, basically Glenn went out and had some amazing challenge results. He really crushed his challenge. He actually went out, won the so we can hear their story, and I'll save that for then. But right now, we're going to move on to who's next. Who's the next 3 for free? Who's the next rising star? Who's the next BMW? Who's the next BMW? I think we're experiencing some technical difficulties right now. Am I back online? Am I good to go? Well, who's the next 3 for free? Who's the next rising star? Who's the next person that's going to be a rockstar challenger? Who's the next challenge story, guys? You know, it's really important we focus on these challenge stories. You know, what we're going to be focused on today is a leap of faith. Where are you today, and where do you want to be? Where are you today, and where you want to be? You see, guys, the focus of where we are, the focus of where we are as a company. Let me see if I can just switch this off. There we go. Hi. The focus of where we are as a company is to inspire entrepreneurs. That's the role of Visalis, to inspire entrepreneurship, to create leaders. And when you create a leader in this economy, what we can do with the challenge is use it to fuel your life. You know, create the lifestyle that you're looking for. Whether it's a more time with your family, or in a place where you can go get more life experiences, or if you're monetarily driven, a way you can have more income, or maybe it's about contribution. Because when it comes to the challenge, for you to have success, it's all about having people transform their bodies. And when it comes to transforming someone's body, I've never seen anything that where you can transform someone's body and literally it changes every other aspect of their life. And the chasm from where you are today as a promoter and where you want to be, that's what I want to focus on. Where do you truly want to be in life, and where are you now, and how can we help you get there? Actually, we're just going to shoot back to Glenn. Glenn actually was able to make it on. Glenn, are you there? Oh, we're missing Glenn. Okay, no worries, guys. So where are you now, and where do you want to be? That's what we're going to be focused on. I have Ali, and also I have Jamie on today. They're going to be jumping in at different sections where they feel that they could, you know, give some advice. But it's like a water pump. So when it comes to Vi, it's like a water pump. You see, when you get an old school water pump, sometimes it takes quite some time to actually get the water out. You're constantly pumping, you're constantly pumping, you're constantly pumping. It's like you're pumping away, you're pumping away, pumping away, trying to get momentum in your business. And there's not much reward, there's not much reward, there's not much result, and then eventually a little drop pops out. And you're like, is that all? For all of that pumping, that's what I got? But you see, guys, what makes the difference is if you keep pumping that pump, and you keep pumping that pump, slowly there starts to be a steady stream. Slowly there starts to be steady results. And as you keep pumping, you're trying to keep that momentum. It starts to drive. It starts to drip. Now the water is flowing, and now it's great. And now you don't have to pump as hard as you used to, because the momentum is what you need to get it going. You don't have to pump as hard as you used to. If you're on the moderator line or in the Google Hangout, we're getting some feedback from your line. But if you're pumping that pump and now you've got the steady stream of results, if you stop pumping that pump, then eventually the well will dry up, the pipe will dry up. You know, if you stop challenging people, eventually what will happen in your business, it'll stop flowing, it'll stop driving results, because leadership is leading by example. And that's really what we're going to be talking about. What do you need to do to lead an example? That's kind of the focus for today, to go and have success on the challenge. So it's like a water pump, everyday consistency, everyday interacting with people. You're in a business like a gym. You know, your business is transformations, but if you open a gym and you only get a few people through the door in the first day, then you're not going to have much traction on the next week and the week after that. You've got to always bring in a steady amount of people. You see, what you want to focus on is, where do you want to be? Do you want to be an active associate, a director, a regional director, national director, presidential director, ambassador? You have to focus your activity level to drive this result, to drive this pump. And remember, maybe it takes you a little longer to get that water flowing, but guys, with the support that we have, the leadership that we have, I'm confident that if you follow and be a student, we can help you get that steady flow. But you see, what I constantly see when it comes to people in the challenge is they'll start and they'll get a promoter and then they'll stop. They'll get 3 people on. Now, just so you understand, what I've done here is I've taken the average amount of promoters for every single rank across the company to hit that rank. And what I've done is I've times it by 4. Here's why. What I've noticed in my experience in my first year, what built us to 5-star, the average promoters that a 5-star will bring on is 54 promoters. We actually got 170 people on the challenge. We got 170 challenges and 50 were promoter. So what I notice in not just our business but other people's businesses is usually there's a 1 in 3 or 1 in 4 ratio where if you're getting someone on the challenge, a quarter of them will most likely want to promote over time. You know, whether they have a great transformation or whether right away they see the value and they jump in both feet. See, I don't want you to focus on customers or promoters, but if you want to get that pump going, if you want to get director, go get 10 people on the challenge. Go get 10 people on the challenge. Not 1, not 2. If you get 10 people in the challenge, 3 will most likely want to promote, especially if you follow the process that I'm going to show a little bit later on. If you want to go regional director, then you want to get 30 people on the challenge, and 8 will most likely want to promote. So you don't want to focus someone on promoter or being on the challenge. You want to just focus on getting people on the challenge, getting people focused on starting their challenge. I hope this is making sense. You know, Ali and then Jamie, do you guys want to just chime in here on anything I just said?
Definitely, RJ. One of my biggest things is letting the customers have fun with the challenge and getting them the best results that they can. Going in and doing the challenge parties is so much fun for them.
Finally.
Hear me?
Are you there, Jamie? Oh, seems like we lost Jamie. I think, oh, there we go. We're getting Gabby there. Oh, okay. No worries, guys. So I'll just recap on what Jamie was saying. Jamie was saying she just focused on people around getting people on the challenge, not so much promoter or customer, just focused on getting people on the challenge. And when you do that, it creates a great result. So cutting back to a story we had earlier, there's Gabby and Christine out of Austria. Gabby went out and challenged enough people that she got her BMW. So, Gabby, now that we have you on, do you want to just share what you did to make sure you got that BMW? Go ahead. Gabby, you there? You're live? Gabby? Doesn't realize. Gabby? Okay. Gabby is unaware. Are you there, Gabby? Gabby? All right. Seem to be having some trouble on the technical side today. But basically, gang, you know, what we want you to focus on is not get attached to the result. Focus on the activity. That's what's so great about Rockstar Challenger. You know, it's too bad we didn't get Glenn on because he's someone who's been with Vi for a while, and now that he's been shifting his focus to the activity, he's been having tremendous results. You can't control the results, but you can control the activity. And the focus with the challenge is so fun that you don't want to be trying to pitch someone a business or trying to close them as a customer. You just want to be challenging this project. Now, we spent a lot of great time over these calls showing you how to become a Rockstar Challenger, why it's important, focusing on that. You know, this back half of this call, we're going to show you how to actually do it, get someone through the funnel effectively. But to get someone through the funnel effectively, I wanted to make sure that you're focused. Look at where you are. Are you playing the game of being a director? Are you playing the game of being a regional director? See, constantly I find people like, well, I've run out of people to talk to. I'm not, it's not working for me. Well, what I'm going to say to you is this: are you empowering yourself or disempowering yourself? Are you empowering yourself or disempowering yourself? You know, it's really simple math. If you want to go become a regional director, go focus on getting 30 people on the challenge. You know, if you're talking to people and you're not getting the impact that you would like, that's okay. we can shift it around. You can meet a new friend. You can always reconnect with an old friend. There are so many different ways that you can create leverage in your conversations. And, you know, are you going to empower yourself to move forward or disempower? You know, disempowering things like, I have no one to talk to, I don't know what I'm doing. Guys, you know, I say you do know what you're doing. You know how to make a friend. You know how to share a story. What you need to do is become coachable and learn so we can teach you how to be successful. You see, the 5 steps of the GST do such a great job. gst.vi.com. Ali, if you come online, or Jamie, if you're online, just say something just so I know if I can switch back to you at all.
Yeah, I'm here, RJ.
Okay, great. You want to shoot a video, go public, do a challenge party, follow up an invite, and get to the next event. Guys, what I'm noticing is the focus on following up and inviting. Step 4 is where we could be, you know, where's the most room for improvement. You see, if you go challenge 150 people, but you don't talk to them, then it's going to be very hard to get people out to a party. See, if you speak to 30 of that 150 that you challenge to go Rockstar Challenger, if you speak to 30 of them and book them to a party, whether it's a normal challenge party, group challenge party, maybe a one-on-one party at Starbucks, or an online one, which I'll talk about shortly, then that's going to get you Rising Star. If you speak to 75 of them and get them to a party of some kind, you're going to go Regional Director, 150 National Director. What inspires someone to take action and go to a challenge party? See, the follow-up and invite is where we could stand to do the most improvement. So many people try to close people over Facebook or text. That's not how it works. You want to challenge them, get their curiosity up, give them your 51-second website, username.bodybyvi.com, and then set up a time to call. Say, I'll call you tomorrow, I'll call you today. Usually it's like, watch the 1-minute video, then let's have a chat. I want you to hear my experience. But when you call them, when you speak to them, it's not about features and benefits. It's not about details. It's not about the shake, or it's a pound $50, $50. It's not what you think they can do. It's not the information gang. It's your why. This is what inspires people to act. This is what inspires people to move forward. Why did you join the challenge? Being authentic with the person that you're talking to, not trying to sell it. If you're talking about all these things, reasons you think they should do it, or all the features and the benefits, that's where you're going to fall down, gang. See, what you want to do when you talk to someone is like, hey, did you watch my 51-second video? They're like, yeah. I say, oh, cool. Well, what did you like about it? You know, always ask, what do you like versus what do you think? And they're like, oh, I like this. I like this, I like this, and you know, they're like, okay, and then you say, you know, the reason why I'm doing the challenge is because I want to lose another 20 pounds of fat. You know, I've already lost 40, I'm feeling amazing, so hey, if you have a story, share it, but I tell you what, I just want to get down to that next level. You know what I also want to do? The reason I challenge others, the reason why I promote it, is because I don't want to work in my computer job for the rest of my life. You know, I feel like I get so much more fun and fulfillment out of this that why wouldn't I want to go challenge others and just have a lot of fun with this? In fact, you know, one of the biggest things is the company's why, the company's mission. To stop obesity, donate meals to kids. Man, I absolutely love that, and I just love that. I've been doing Glenn, you've got lots of feedback. If you respond to my drop off, I've already lost 40. I'm feeling amazing, so Glenn, have a story, share it. But I tell you what, I just want to get. I'll meet him. But yeah, if the key with this is if you're sharing why you started the challenge, what you know, why you did do, are you promoting? It doesn't have to be specific, or even, you know, why the company is in existence to stop obesity, guys. That's what inspires people. You know, you're asking them to do it with you. You're asking them to join in your fun and share a story. You know, what they did in London, which is why I had Ali on. I don't know why he's not speaking, but he's probably just got some computer errors. But basically, what Ali shared was going to share is how they had a Rockstar Challenger party where they got together and they were sharing why they were doing the challenge, why they're promoting the mission, and then they would hand the phone to someone near them and get them to share a story. Get them to share a story. Guys, that's what inspires people to get excited about the challenge. That's what makes them want more and they want to know more. So, guys, that's what I would focus on, the follow-up and invite. This is the best area for improvement. Guys, you got to ask, what's the outcome? Why are you speaking to someone? Why are you speaking to someone? You got to get that outcome on what are you trying to do? Is you're trying to get them to a challenge party. That's the outcome of every follow-up conversation. So you challenge people, get them excited, 51-second video, get them jazzed, get them wanting more. Then you call them, they're asking all these types of questions. You say the answers at the party, the answers at the party. The follow-up conversation, your target is to get them to the party. And what do you need for a challenge party to be confirmed? A date and time. If you're going to invite someone to your house for Thursday 7:30, you know, that's the goal. Confirm them for a time. You know, and let that party be the thing that educates them. But you see, gang, you know, with the party, if they can't come to your house or you can't meet up with them at a Starbucks, then, gang, do it online. Just say, okay, when are you free in the next 24, 48 hours for 20 minutes? Say, okay, what time? Give me a time. Thursday at 4. Okay, I can get out of work. Can I do Thursday 4:30, and you'll be in front of a computer? Okay, fantastic. If something comes up, let me know. I'm going to call you at 4:30, and then I'm going to give you the overview, and you can watch it. And then what I'll do is, you know how I shared my friend Sam's story? Well, I'm going to see if I can get her on the phone because her story is just dynamite, and you need to hear it. So I'll call you at 4:30. I'll hook you up, and then we'll see. Look, all I'm going to say to you is, I just challenge you to look at this. If it's for you, great. If it's not, that's okay. But, you know, if it's not for you, think of who you know who I could challenge. I really appreciate you doing this. Come out, see for yourself. It will answer all your questions. Guys, you want to do that for normal challenge parties, online parties, you know, whatever it is, but you always set a time and place to do that. What is a good party versus a great party? Has a comparison chart, taste of the shake, and the overview. You don't just send the overview out. You don't just blast it out. That's not the point. The point is to set up a time and place. Get them in a closed environment. Get them that comparison chart, taste of the shake. If you're doing it online, mail the shake. Okay, just send the comparison chart in a picture and get them that overview, but make sure that afterwards you have someone else sharing a story or vision of where we are going. You see, you're in business for yourself, but you're not by yourself. You know, that's what you've got to understand, gang. You're not in your business for yourself, you're just not by yourself. So what that means is use the support. Stop trying to sell every single person that you come into. Just get used to using the process. The process is I challenge you to Project 10. Like, what's Project 10? Oh, man, it's awesome. You win a share of 6,000 pounds, $10,000, where 10 people lose 10 pounds of fat, gain 10 pounds of muscle, and what's awesome about that is we donate 30 healthy meals to obese kids or kids in charities around the UK. So I challenge you to do this and sponsor a kid. I want to know more. Here's my 51-second video. They say, when can we talk? We talk. Goal is to share your why. I started because I want to have more health. My journey is I want to lose 20 pounds, have more energy, build muscle. You know, people want to do it with you because they want to be part of the challenge, the story with you. The second part is like, hey, the reason I'm promoting is just I want to challenge enough people I don't have to work anymore. Or maybe just challenge enough people so I have more fun and have more fulfillment. The reason I have fulfillment is the company mission. Donating meals to kids. You know, we got to get you out to a party. You want to know more info? Let's get you to a party. Do you want to do it in my house or do you want to do it online? Okay, let's set a time and place. Okay, you're at your house, I'm at my house. Let's go. I'll call you at that hour. I'll send you my friend's story. I'll see if I can get her on the phone. I'll get him on the phone. Man, you got to just see this. Guys, just get used to getting him into the process. If you're talking more than 10, 20 minutes, it's not working. You're doing it inefficiently. Stories is what makes this work, not your details, not you trying to sell it or anything else. Now, I just wasn't sure. Did we get Ali on? Ali, were you on? Did we get you on, Ali? Gabby, are you on?
I'm on.
Okay, cool. Gabby, you went out last month and you crushed your BMW with Christine. You're both there in Austria. You know, I'm talking a lot about process. In fact, when you first started, Gabby, you were trying to do a lot of detail, and really now, for you, you're just getting used to using the stories and the process and letting it happen. You want to just share what your evolution was for that and kind of, you know, why it worked for you, and what was that decision that you made to, you know, go out and get that BMW? Go ahead.
The decision I made was that I'm going to use you, as you always told me, and that I'm going to use Sam and everybody. I try to speak less, and yeah, let you guys speak, and this helps a lot. This helped a lot. I got a lot of customers. Yeah, I got 2 promoters. I'm working on it. yeah, that was it. That's it. I was
Right.
trying to follow the system a little bit more than I was used to.
That's right, guys. Gabby comes from a nutrition background, so for her, she's used to giving people advice, and her evolution over the last 45 days into her car was really learning just to share stories and have fun. Look, I'm just going to go back to this slide, guys, because I want you to understand it doesn't matter where you are in the business and the results you've created. What matters is what do you want to do next? Where do you want to go? Where do you want to go? And look at this chart. What game are you playing? What game are you playing? Are you playing the game to be an RD, national director, presidential director? Where do you want to go? Guys, I'm going to focus on the BMW because it's something that everybody can do. And if you hit BMW without doing this average, still focus on going out and getting it. But if you get 30 people on the challenge, 30 people, personal people on the challenge, that's going to be a catalyst, and it will grow to 100 plus customers, 100 plus people on the challenge. Probably 20 will be promoters. If 8 of them are yours, you're going to be in an amazing position. That's going to make £1,000 a month or $1,500 or euros per month. It's an amazing part-time position. But what's important is it's going to grow to about 100 people in the challenge. That's 100 people that we can lose 10 pounds of fat, gain 10 pounds of muscle. That's 100 people that we can get meals donated and examples to other kids. That is a position part-time that can pay off a mortgage, pay for a car. It's something that can drive your results. And, why are you in this game? What type of result are you looking for? Are you empowering yourself, saying, well, the number's too high, I don't know if I can do that? Guys, you can do it. You can do it. Believe in us. Believe in yourself. We can show you the way on how to go out and make it happen. That's how a person from my background, from a different country, can have a great result, because I chose to stop having those disempowering thoughts and have empowering thoughts and say, what if? What if this could work? How could I meet a new friend today? How could I reconnect with an old friend today? Guys, the world is endless. There are so many people out there wanting a solution, and you have it. You have a gift. You have a solution. Just share your mission, your personal goals. That's what inspires people. Let the process take care of that. Use the support and have as much fun as possible. So we're going to do better with these Google Hangouts. A lot of technical issues today. My apologies for that. Do appreciate all of you for coming on and really being patient with our new technology. So with that, gang, thank you so much. And the Google Hangouts officially over. Bye, everyone. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.